Alright folks, the deck is Tax Paladin. The goal of the deck is to play Call to Arms early so that we can pull a bunch of minions from our deck, many of which slow the opponent down, things like Nerub'ar Weblord and Farwatch Post, so that we can either close out the game with an elite Tauren Chieftain while playing things like Cold Feet and Rebuke to lock our opponent out, or bash him in the face with a Horn of the Windlord. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube.
Watch this!
Okay, Weblord into Warlock seems pretty good. Oof, can't wait for that turn 1 conviction. Yeah. Their Battlecry cards are kind of important. Things like Tour Guide, Cobalt Librarian, Crystallizer, all have Battlecries that are important for the opponent. What matchup is Weblord best in? I mean, this is up there. It's pretty good into Secret Mage, if you can actually get it in play. Less good now than it used to be, though, because there are fewer battle cries. Shudderwalk, it's pretty annoying, but they have devolves, so.
A red sun rises.
Didn't happen on their turn. We're mostly just looking to set up for a big horn. Or 2 big horns, I guess.
For justice! For justice!
In before the sticky finger. Or at least the sticky finger comments. Still no Call to Arms? Yeah. This rate we might just go the whole stream before we get one. They played quite a few minions, so it's not terribly reliable to get the Crystallizer back, but I'm sure they'll get the Crystallizer back.
Flesh fails.
Yeah, predictable.
Try crystal.
Reporting for duty. For justice! For justice! Job's done.
Alright, the only way they get the Tamsin down this turn is if they have a second Crystallizer, so I don't know, this feels better next
Well
turn.
met!
Hey Roffle, just unpacked his signature Tony and I'm quite happy with it, but I don't have any decks to put it in. Any ideas?
There's quite a few decks going around right now. There's Tony Druid. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. It's played in some of the Outcast Demon Hunter decks. So that's probably the most successful deck is the Demon Hunter one, but I don't know how important he is for that deck necessarily.
For justice! For justice!
Alright, no Tamsin for you.
I ain't talking.
weapon seems kind of strong.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
I think we assume it's pirate rogue until we see something else. Got a breakdancing competition it is? No, Irish step dancing.
Choose soon. A red sun rises. We fight.
Not sure which of these two I'm going to play yet. If I think it's pirate rogue. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing the hand of a doll, no matter what.
Look! You shinies! Bloody day!
Nah, this is fun. Okay. Good draw. Just mostly because it resets the Divine Shield, which is annoying for them. As well as potentially forces them to take some damage. Oof. Is ETC necessary in those daggers or just for fun? I mean, he's kind of one of the main components of the deck. And why we're going so heavily into the tax silliness. I always forget how Kotori works. I should have just played this. But certainly not necessary. It's just like the reason I'm running all the tax cards is to make it easier to pull off the ETC or damage. But you could simply use the Horn of the Windlord as your finisher instead. The minion isn't the Vorax, you know. Well, the Vorax would have the same problem, wouldn't it? Ah, they got really lucky off of that. Did they already attack or no? Why would they not kill this? Seems like it's going to be hard for them to win this without being able to play spells.
Well played.
Well played. For justice.
Knowledge is power.
I will fight with honor.
Surely if we full mull, we'll find the call to arms, right?
I see
Turn it off.
guests. Greetings, fellow seeker.
Well met.
Well met! I mean, our hand resembles the call to arms board, yeah, but like, imagine if we didn't have to play them and instead drew them from our deck directly into play. If only. Oh man, I wouldn't have spent that coin if I had known I was going to draw that. This is, however, pretty good for slowing down some of their early turns. We tried making a call to arms. I did, but no one answered. It's really quite annoying. It'd be a good time for a 4 Quel'Thalas. Hacker man.
For justice.
But we fight.
How does he do it? What are you talking about? It took me almost 40 minutes to draw a call to arms. They seem to want to play Battlecry minions, so that seems like a good pickup. Ooh. It's very good for the hand that I currently have.
You can't stop.
Repent.
Okay, Reno is not available to them.
Well done.
Just lost lethal on the board.
I will fight with honor.
Uh-oh. One drop?
I
Huh?
see you brought
One drop?
this.
That's a 2-drop. I'm not unlucky.
A red sun rising.
That really throws off my curve quite a bit, though. That would have been so good last turn, and is honestly kind of bad here. Okay, well, we drew that card, so.
The light dim. Bloody day. Fight.
There we go. Probably here and hero power next turn, then ETC, then play this, then set up for a big burst with the horn.
I should meet you.
Well met.
Take some more money for chuckling a little at my dumb joke.
Is that all it takes? I mean, I do that for free already, but thank you, Van Helsing. It was a good joke, though.
I ain't talking.
You can't stop the not while I'm knocking.
I think I broke the ETC by touching it.
Have some money for asking what it takes to get money.
This is all getting way too easy. Thank you, Kali.
Bloody day.
Am I going to be able to attack right now? Let's clean off the board for the sake of defile.
The battle. Bring the mega death. Reporting for duty.
Okay. Just got a little bit of a shift going on here.
Bring the mega death.
For justice. For justice.
Bring the mega death.
It does still look like Reno, so having this in play is going to make it difficult for them unless they have like Mortal Coil into Reno. It's fine. Technically keeps them alive, but how dare you ruin my fun with ETC.
This time. None can escape my fury.
I will fight with honor.
Weblord is also kind of annoying for Pirate Rogue in a lot of cases. Crackle comes in and out of even Shaman depending on what you're trying to beat and how much burst you need for the metagame. I don't know if it's one of the 30 best cards right now, but I don't really pay attention to even Shaman other than to express my hatred of it. Looks like some sort of combo rogue, so we want to slow them down with our Loatheb effects while applying quick pressure with the Crabrider. Wouldn't the 30 best cards create the best deck ever? Probably not, because a lot of good cards are good because of how they synergize with other cards, not necessarily because they're good standalone cards. There are actually, of like the 30 best cards, there are probably fewer standalone good cards than there are cards that are kind of just weak on their own. It's kind of just fine if they kill the Weblord as long as they don't kill me. Welcome, Tuxedius.
Smart moves. I concede. I'll shine no matter what.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, let's keep the crab. Not sure what we want to lead with here. It'll depend on the matchup. This is a good draw just because it gives me something to do.
But we fight. Armor! Armor! Lightly use armor.
Weblord seems like a good option.
Repent.
Even Shaman has always been toxic, but it seems like it's worse than it ever was. Well, because it's back to being like near peak in terms of its relative strength for the metagame. It's just, once again, one of the best decks in the format, which strong decks can be frustrating to play against.
Crank it up to 11.
So I want to do this so that I can guarantee the conviction next turn on the Crabrider without, like, losing a bad roll into the watch post. This also protects the Crabrider for a turn. Oh my god. Well, they can play their coin.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
I don't think that's gonna save you. You know. It's not damage on your turn you have to worry about.
I live once more. I will fight with honor.
Call to arms in my hand? Unbelievable.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Wait, you play Call to Arms in this deck? Yeah, it's easily overlooked given how things have gone.
The light dims, but we fight. Repent.
Where do you find the idea of your decks? Usually from my brain.
The time has come to dethrone.
This is just kind of a an extension of an idea that has been popular for a while.
Repent.
That played really well into Defile.
From your brain? Wow, brag much? Half of us don't have one of those, you Borgioist jerk.
My revenge. Well
Yeah, how
met.
dare I,
I
sorry.
used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now.
The Scourge are no match for me.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, looks like it's getting windy. That's some damage.
Red sun rises.
This might be important, though, for locking out their nonsense turns. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to coin this, necessarily.
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
At the same time, I don't know if I should coin this. Or rather this, because then that doesn't give me much of a follow-up.
The light dims.
It's unlikely they have a minion here, but it seems important to use my mana and use my cards, importantly, in case of a glide in the coming turns.
Repair Weblord with me.
Okay. Chaining Loatheb into Rebuke means that we don't really have to care about the fact that we're floating mana, because the opponent is likely to as well.
Repair Weblord with me.
For justice.
Oh, this is silly.
I must withdraw.
I must protect the wild. I will fight with honor.
Let's send this back just because we kind of want it later with the 4 Quel'Thalas. We would just want to curve Soldier into Hand of Adal and try and find a call to arms since we're on the coin. Could also coin out the ETC. Enjoy your vacation today. Rebuke is probably good against druid.
Sun rises. Bloody day.
Okay. Farwatch Post could be good. Have you taken a longer break in the last few years for some vacation? Not excited to have that conversation again. Yeah, I took a week off last year to go to the East Coast. And done
The light dims.
similar shorter breaks, including one tomorrow. That does get hit by the watch post. I think it might be the Tony druid. Yeah, it most definitely is. So what we're going to do is set up for the rebukes. They shouldn't be able to go in next turn, so I think what I want to do is play the ETC here. Go face. Next turn we rebuke. And 4 Quel'Thalas, and then rebuke and 4 Quel'Thalas. Have you taken a break in the last few years to learn how to ballroom dance? Unfortunately not. Wow, that's a really good draw. We didn't even get to kill them with the ETC.
To all my fans, this one is for you.
Oh, thanks,
I will
Anduin.
fight with honor.
Alright, we don't have another 2-drop, so the Kotori is probably just worth a keep here. Ooh, okay. Alright, Rebuke is good for both Big Priest and Combo Priest. That looks like a turn 4 play. This is looking like a Combo Priest, so the Watch Post is seemingly a good idea. I don't get Kotori value this turn, but...
You have better.
Get wrecked. I think I just full keep this. And then depending on whether, if they're even, I really want the Crabrider. If they're Shudderwalk, I want the Weblord, so. Can also just play this card, which I have no idea how to. Looks like Shudderwalk, so it might be the Weblord. Cold Feet also good in that matchup.
Well met.
Wow.
Wow. Zoidberg, thank you for the 19 months.
That's incredible.
Our story, tragedy, our redemption.
Next turn I can go Cold Feet and Hand of It All. Because they don't have a Flurgle Tox here because of the Weblord. Lucky. You're welcome, Collie. It's really quite awkward if they did get the Flurgle Tox. But I can at least kill the Toxfin with the Feast and Famine. It's the vibe today. We're trying to make ETC blow up in people's face again. Or simply just bash them with a Horn of the Windlord. Oof. Oh my god. What a bad outcome.
I thank you. That's incredible.
Horn's been feeling pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, I've been hearing that it's pretty broken in Standard, and when things are that strong in Standard, it tends to be pretty good for its potential in Wild.
Reporting for duty.
And I'm just kind of desperate for it right now. Yeah, this is the Fluggle Tox turn. Predictable. I'm already in a situation where I probably can't win without a Horn of the Windlord anyway, so just have to hope that we draw into it. Does not look like I'm going to. At least not before I die. Clown. Yeah. Alright, this is my last chance at drawing it before I lose the video game. Oh! Okay.
For justice. For justice.
Reason to do this is in case of a Loatheb.
My time has come. You give everything I've got.
They're gonna get the taunts, which mean that I need a little bit more damage. Oh, yeah, I just lose still. Bummer.
The victory is yours.
Just not a good matchup for my deck if they had the Devolve like they did. We lost a lot of damage to a Devolve into a minion that can't attack. Thank you to legendary supporters Battlefly, Brian Quinn, Fizzlejizzix, Justice Crater, Kali Alkali, Cathandrian, Lilu, Nate Drex, Saga, Shadow1 TV, and Sognisman.